Welcome, Aries, to Grounded Oracles. If you are returning, know that you are truly appreciated. If you're new, my name is Tracy, and you are truly welcome here. Today and in this series, we're going to look at On the Road to Your Abundance. Abundance has a different meaning for each person, and on our road to getting those dreams achieved, we have daily life. So, this is about realizing your dreams, healing and growth where we might need it to help make those dreams come true and to realize those dreams. So, Aries, we're going to start by pulling 4 mandala cards. I ask you to hone in with your intuition because one of these words will resonate for you. So this is a general read, Aries, not a one-to-one, but I would like you to make it feel like one by honing in on your intuition. And this is for all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So we're going to lay out 4 mandala cards, and I ask that you hone in on which speaks to you the most. And at the end of the read, we will flip it over. Wow, we got a lot of sacral chakra energy here. We'll flip it over, and there will be a word that will resonate for you in some way. Okay, Aries, I'm going to set these aside until the end of the read. And I do want to say that while I was meditating on your cards today, I heard humble trust and radical acceptance. So those phrases may mean something to you, and we may get more revelation as we go about our read today, Aries. So, Aries, we're going to start off with our tarot. What does Aries need to know on their road to abundance? Okay, we've got our first card coming out. Our main tone for the read for our road to abundance. And we have our 3 cards already. Spirit's eager to speak. Our first card is the Emperor. Oh my gosh, Aries, this is your card. So we are standing in our power. Now, I know a lot of these terms are thrown around an awful lot, and especially if you're new to the tarot world, the tarot language, you'll get used to it. But if you don't know what it is, it can seem a little daunting. So, what does standing in your power mean? It can mean something different for each person, but essentially, it's not allowing others to influence you, to protect your energy, to realize that your authentic self has much to offer the world and you are important. You are in control of your world as much as a human being can be in control. So, you, Aries, are strong, independent. You know what you want and you have a plan on knowing what to do to go after it. Okay, and our supporting energies are the Page of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So this tells me right away, Aries, that on your journey to abundance, and I think abundance is really important for you. And again, this can be about physical resources. This can be about money, time, and energy. But what's jumping out right away is we had a focus on the sacral chakra. So we are starting to go up the ladder, so to speak, from our root chakra, our base needs in this 3D world, and trying to expand our spirituality, how we connect with our higher self in the spirit world, and how we see ourselves. This is vital as we grow and realize our dreams, Aries. So, with the Page of Swords, we have some youthful exuberance going on, and we also have some conflict, some chaos. Sometimes, we are embarking on a new journey. Maybe we've realized some new plans. Maybe we've created a business plan. Maybe we've decided that we want to climb the corporate ladder, and we've got some uh, thinking and clarity that we need, that you are seeking to help you on your journey, because you are going to have a lot of options ahead of you, Aries. And You're going to need to release expectations and be open and curious as to what Spirit wants to show you about the world and about yourself. So there's going to be some communication coming in, and this could be in any form, and it can be something that you hear secondhand or third hand. And I'm not talking about gossip or rumors, I'm talking about information. Sometimes we can be out in the world and we see synchronicities, or we hear parts of conversation and it just um, connects with you because you've heard it before, or maybe it's something you've been thinking about. So it acts as a catalyst to change, and it acts like confirmation for you. I also think that you maybe have had some mental health concerns going on. This doesn't mean any kind of mental health diagnosis. I am not that kind of professional. So if you feel like you need help, please seek that out, Aries. But what it does mean, while you are ruling your world, standing in your own power, you've got some conflict that you're working through. This could be old belief systems. This could be some fears, blocks, challenges. This is also about if you were overthinking. Pay attention to what you're thinking and those ruminating thoughts going in vicious cycles. And also, clarity is needed because it feels like there might be a little bit of fogginess because of this confusion and overthinking. So think about how it also affects your body. You may want to keep a journal. Like when you find yourself feeling down and maybe stuck in thinking, how is your body feeling? Are you feeling lethargic? Are you feeling like maybe you have a headache? Maybe you can't sleep. Those are big areas, but it can be broken down into simple, do you have a tummy ache? Because maybe you've been thinking and you've created unnecessary worry. And it tends to expand when we give it more energy. So, in what areas do you need to dial back the energy that you give your worries? Now, with the Page of Swords, kind of circling back to the message, you may hear something when you're out in public, you may read something, you may actually get a phone call, an email. This is going to be something that's going to help clear up some of your plans that have been unclear, those next steps that you need to take on your road to abundance. Now, beloved, if you have not defined what abundance means to you, then you're being encouraged, Aries, to vocally say it out loud. So I'm inviting you, because this is so important, to co-create with Spirit and get out there what we want. Now, I'm not talking about revealing your plans before it's time because maybe there's a fear someone's going to take an idea or give you opinions that you're not ready for yet. There's a time and a place to start sharing, but you also don't want to keep it bottled up, because saying it out loud helps bring things into existence, this manifestation. And today is 11/11. Beautiful portal. I'm recording this on 11/11. It will be out on YouTube on 11/11. So just know that this would be a great time for you to set your intentions and to manifest. Big, big, big energy. So what is it that abundance means to you? Please drop it in the comments. What does the abundant life look like for you? And what are some major next steps you may want to take? What are you encouraged to take? This is exciting. For many of you, this is going to be a business. This is going to be something where your empire is expanding. And that means you are healing, growing, and evolving. Help release that curiosity and creativity in your life to help make you a more well-rounded leader. Whether or not this is the leader you are in your own life, in your family, in your community, or at your place of work. I really feel too that the mandala cards that we looked at, that each of those words carries a significant weight, whether or not you chose one or all. So I encourage you to stick around for those words, because something will help encourage you to unlock some things that you need to, some gates that you need to choose to go walk through. Don't just sit staring at it, but you actually need to take some actions. And for some of you, you know exactly what that action or set of actions needs to be. Some of you need to make a plan. What is it that you need to achieve? How do you need to get there? What resources do you need to get there? And whom do you need in your support system to help you get there? Now, keep in mind with your support system, this could be someone that you brainstorm with. This could be someone that helps you get excited about your life. Just may need to problem solve and listen. Okay, Aries. We're now going to take a look at some oracle cards to see what Spirit wants to show you in addition for while you're on your road to abundance. Okay, so this one wants to come out. We have ancestors or generations. So for some of you, Aries, you have a powerful paternal legacy in your life. Whether you knew your father or not, whether you knew your ancestors or not, there's something here about how you wield your power. And for some of you, there's something being passed down that, or it could be from a past life that has to do with you needing to exert radical acceptance. For some of you, you may need to cut off some of these, cut cords or cut generational curses or generational thoughts that are keeping you stuck and bound. Some fears, I believe, can be passed down. I actually have a really bad situation in my family, not a situation, but my great grandparents and three of their eldest children all drowned in front of my grandfather. And since then, there's been like, I've had this fear of water that's gotten passed down. So I, every once in a while, need to kind of cut ties with that because it does interrupt some of my plans, like maybe going to the beach or going swimming. I tend to get very panicky and fearful. So what things do you think have been passed down to you? What needs to be cut and what needs to be grown? Because there's many positive things, like the way you yield your power, that can be passed down to you. Wisdom and how you use your gifts and abilities. So really look at that, enhance that story, because you have a beautiful story, Aries, that none other have. You are unique to you, and you were born into your line of generations for a reason. Okay, Aries, I think now we're going to take a look at oracle cards, maybe some grounding energies and things that we need to know for Aries on their path to abundance. What does Aries need to know on their path to abundance? Okay, we have new life. Doesn't get any more encouraging than that. This is number 39, which breaks down to 12 or 3. So we have growth, we have expansion. You've been seeing a lot of 3s. That may be a sign for you that you are on the new path to new life. And for some of you, this is a regeneration. You've had these plans because of some of these worries, concerns, and fears. They've kind of been held up while you clarify your path. Some of you, this could be generational businesses, generational wealth. This could be just strengths, gifts, and talents that you have, that type of abundance that you need to enhance and learn more to grow. You know, use that curiosity, that sense of, um, I kept hearing humble truth. So make sure that your ego is in check. It's great to be proud, but make sure it is not tipped too heavy. We don't pride goeth before the fall. So make sure that's in balance. But you have new life here, Aries. So that means new path, new perspective, new ways of looking at things and embracing life to make it more rich, Aries. Okay, now we're going to take a look at messages from Spirit, Higher Self, This has a practical application to it that I will read at the end if you are interested. What does Aries need to know on their road to abundance? What does Aries... Okay, beautiful. All right. Oh, we've got this beautiful bird. I am one with infinite consciousness. And it's number 45 or 9. So nearing completion of a cycle. And I will go over this again at the end, the practical application. It's beautiful. Okay, Aries, we'll take a look at some reflection, affirmation, inspiration messages that you may need to hear while you're on your road to abundance. A lot of cards there. Okay, we're going to accept this one for affirmation. So, affirmation. Make a mental map of your path through life. From infancy through today, how far you have come. So for you, Aries, that will also help you define what abundance means to you and the path that you want to take to get there. We're definitely not all given a blueprint in life. It usually unfolds in front of us slowly as we take steps. We dream and then we manifest and we act it out. But we're not given that roadmap because oftentimes we might be scared shitless and run the other way. There's a reason for that. Okay, Aries, now I'm going to pull any inspiration messages that Spirit has for you to help encourage you on your road to abundance. Okay, too many. What does Aries need to know? All right, we have, I am surrounded by love and support. This may be an affirmation you need to say to yourself, especially if you don't feel like you have a support system. Okay, Aries. That was it for our read, Aries. I truly hope you found something useful in here. I'm going to clear the board. We'll take a look at our mandala cards and reveal the word that will help you on your journey. And then for those of you that are interested, stick around and I will read the practice that goes with our card here, number 45. Okay, Aries. All right. We had 3 sacral chakra cards and 1 throat chakra card. Okay, if you chose card number 1, you have flow. What does this word bring up for you, and how can it help you on your journey to abundance? Do you need to be more in the flow? Remember, words speak life, and we need to be careful what we say and how we say it, how we embrace it. Okay, our next word is passion. Right? Aries, you are full of passion. You have passionate new ideas and unique ways of sharing them with the world. How can this word help you on your journey? And then we have relationship. Oh, beautiful. You want to create a good support system, a good relationship with yourself. Aries, drop a comment in the box. How can this help you? Where do you need help in developing your relationships? And lastly, we have listen. Are you listening to your higher self, to your intuition? Are you listening to life around you? Okay, Aries. I ask you to hit that like and subscribe button so this message gets out to all who need to hear it. Help a growing channel and help others hear what they need to hear. Okay, now I'm going to go over this card. I am one with the infinite consciousness, number 45. When we enter this dream life, we forget the source that we have come from and who we are. Just as a raindrop dissolves into the ocean, we can move in and out of this infinite consciousness that is the source of all creation. The remembrance of our oneness to Source enlightens our mind and illuminates our path. In ancient philosophy, it is said that the soul forgets there is only one infinite source of everything. Through remembrance, we can start sensing and experiencing this oneness. We are part of the illusion of life, which can be likened to watching a movie through a projector. The reality isn't the movie, but the screen on which the movie is projected. This is the reality that we are part of. Another example is when we are observing the seasons. In one part of the world it is summer, while in another it is winter. This duality is the illusion of separation, as the earth doesn't distinguish between the lower and upper halves as we do. What we observe is unique, and it isn't the only way of perceiving experiences and shifting. When we move beyond the senses, time, and space, we can imagine and merge with all. Our dreams are said to be part of the illusion of life, while deep and dreamless sleep helps us detach from the mind's perception of the universe and body. The last stage of consciousness is transcendence and liberation. So, a practical tip for you: learn and reflect on the four states of consciousness: the awake state, the dream state, deep sleep state, and beyond deep sleep state. The reflection will help you sense and experience oneness together with a meditation practice. You may also want to consider keeping a dream journal and a journal that you carry about all with you to notice synchronicities, how things make you feel, daydreams, and even dreams you dream in the night, Aries. Well, Aries, you are truly welcome here. I hope that something resonated for you, and I wish you love and peace. Have a great week.